Ooh, Marotti thrown a bone here. He's had the best start. Expect to see the big Croatian, the Manimal, on that Neil Pride sail as he takes off. Oh, that was one of the Pride riders. I think that might have been Albo that actually took off. And Marotti is holding him off down that bottom end. We got Marotti could cause some problems here. He's not one of the seeded guys, as you would call them. You know, the 4 seeded guys is Algray, Vorenberg, Lang, and Vestra. The other guys have qualified from the early round, but I think Marotti could cause some problems here. Heat for number 3, 10 seconds coming up.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, good start we're hearing. NC1, there we go, New Caledonia going wild. Alex Rees going over first place. He's going to be on the Severn sail. We got Poltenstein in this. We got Yamada. We got Coimbra, Farin and Marotti. This isn't an easy first heat. This is pretty stacked. There's a lot of PWA veterans in this heat. The 2 Japanese riders, last time I knew, they were both on loft sails. We got the Neil Pride of Marotti, and I've heard good things about Marotti over the winter. He is flying the big Croatian, and it looks like he's going to go around in first place. I think in second place is going to be Poltenstein. Yep, it's Poltenstein in second place. Then we got Farin in third. And then we've got Alex Rees. Great jibe from him. Really nice. You know, he's not the biggest fella, but he has got the board skills. And that was a great manoeuvre. And that's put him right up into that top 4. Sort of sitting in third place at the moment. The 2 Japanese riders in 5th and 6th at the moment missing out. And they have got some experience. Yamada and Coimbra. I think we're going to their local beach, and that's where we're going to be racing next week in Japan. So they're going to want to put a good show here on in Jinhar. So expect them to be pushing pretty hard. But out in front, the big Croatian, the Manimal, half man, half animal, that's what they call him, is Enrico Marotti from Croatia. He's a monster. Now, he is a monster. I'm joking about Babu earlier, but, I mean, Marotti is huge. He could probably fit... well, you could probably eat Benjamin Ogier, he's that big. But Marotti first, second place, Poltenstein. Then we got Alex Rees, another good jibe from him. He's been third place. And then we've got Farin in fourth, and he's battling out with both the Japanese riders, Coimbra and Yamada. And that is going to go right down to the wire, that fight. Like I say, all these guys, very experienced racers, all know what they're doing. And this is the windy reach. You can see the boys right on the edge of their fins here. Alex Rees is really having to push it. I'm not sure how heavy he is, but he isn't a big fella. He's smaller than me, but he is holding it on with the big boys. Marotti rounding first though. Poltenstein second. Rees, really nice leg from him, and he is caught right up. Great jibe as well from Rees. Farin, little bit wobbly around his jibe, but makes it away clean. Then we've got Coimbra and Yamada fighting it out. Wow, this is a great race from Rees. He really had to put it together. Got a good start, and he has been, well, he's sailing well, isn't he? You can see he's really pushing, having to push really hard. When you're a small guy, you can't lay off the gas. When you're a big guy like Marotti, he kind of just stands there and goes quick. But when you're little, you really got to push everything into every sort of bit of chop and get the board trim right. All your gears got to be right. And you've got to make your jibes. And there we go. Rees coming up into second place. He's sailing really good, racing well. Farin in fourth place at the moment. Poltenstein is up there as well. So that looks like the top 4, the Japanese riders. They haven't done anything wrong, but just not on it in that first mark. And no one's made any mistakes. So it looks like they're going to miss out. Looks like the nickname of Rees is the chicken. I'm not sure. Do I have to ask him? Is that a good nickname? I'm not quite sure, but he's going well. The difference between the Manimal on the right-hand side of your picture and Alex Rees is absolutely huge. Look at the difference. Marotti is going to win this one. Alex Rees looks like he's going to take second place. Great race from him. Usually does a forward loop over the finish line. Let's hope to see that. He hasn't looked round. But the Manimal first, Rees second, Poltenstein third, and Farin takes that all-important fourth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Croatia 401 first crossing the line.
Marotti first across the line. Like I said, he will cause some issues here. He's ranked 5th in this heat in the seeding, but I'm not sure he's ranked 5th in actual speed. And look at the guys, they're right on the edge of their fins in this one. Expect Marco Lang to be right up there. Expect Tristan Algray to be right up there. It looks like Marotti's going to go around in first. Lang's looking second. And then we've got Tristan Algray in third. And then there's a fight for that 4th place. But it's going to be, someone coming through on the Gastra down below. That's Ethan Vestera. But it's going to be Marotti in first, then Marco Lang in second, Ethan Vestera in third place, followed by Tristan Algray and Andrea Farin. And then there's a bit of a gap behind them, but it's very close. Good jives from the rest of the crew, which is Poltenstein, Roos and Vorenberg. But at the moment, they are out of the mix. But it is Marotti, we're thinking, in first place. Second place, it's Marco Lang. Quite famous for having quite a big, I don't know what the right terminology is, gluteus maximus, but it seems to be definitely helping his slalom. Getting his glutes into this one. So Marco Lang round in first place, then Marotti in second. Ethan Vestera, not the best jibe, he had to really force that one. Parked up a little bit, but this will count. Those boys got planing pretty much straight away. A little bit parking up behind, and here comes Vorenberg, I think, on the Neil Pride, taking a low line. He could come really well out of this one. He might have just got himself back in the game. He was looking out of it. But he is going to be pushing now for a top 4 because Farin has dropped back to bit. So expect to see Nicolas Vorenberg from France maybe squeezing into that 4th place. Ethan Vestera, you can see tactically sailing down on top of someone, which I'm guessing is Nick Vorenberg. But round in first is Marco Lang. Solid as ever from the big Austrian. Then we've got the Manimal, which is Enrico Marotti in second. And then we've got Ethan Vestera. And then we've got Tristan Algray still in 4th. Then there's that fight, Vorenberg coming through. We didn't quite see what happened there, but that was a big battle for 4th place. Tristan Algray is leading that battle at the moment on the Severn and starboard. Old legs. Look at the size of those pins on him. There's supermodels that'll be jealous of those things. Great race from Marco Lang, though. He really stepped up last year. We saw a good couple of races, maybe lacked a bit of consistency. But if this race is anything to go on, he's looking good this year. Fanatic North, obviously, and looking very, very solid. I don't know if you saw on Windsurfing TV, I did a review on his van. It's an amazing thing. I've never seen something so organised. Second place, Marotti, and Farin is back in the mix. Where did he come from? Farin up into 3rd place. Great inside jibe for him. Didn't get away. Can we follow these boys? Come on, let's have a look. See how that's looking. We've got Ethan Vestera. Had to go low. I mean, it's no question about it. Marco Lang has won this thing by quite a way. Looks like Enrico Marotti is in second, but there is a real battle for 3rd and 4th at the moment. It looks like Vestera, Farin and Tristan Algray has dropped out of that battle. It does look. Farin, what a race for him to come back into that top 4. Great skills from the Italian. Let's follow them through. So Marotti, it looks like Vestera, and Farin gets that 4th and gives it a little claim, and why not?